Jesco Street. You know what I mean by Jesco Street? That is Jowizaza's father. This is his street. He light it everywhere with street light everywhere. And this is his mansion in the village, Jowizaza's neighborhood. Let's tour it around. Jowizaza. You see this mansion inside this place? We would like to tour it. You know, Creative Law TV. If we don't tour mansion, what do we get? Jowizaza's neighborhood. We are touring Jowizaza's neighborhood. Every road here, all the development you are seeing around here was done by him.
No, Jowizaza is almost the same thing like Jesco Oil because he's the son of Jesco Oil. But Jowizaza as a name is also a brand of his own. It's a big brand on his own, and his brand goes beyond oil. When you mention Jesco specifically, it deals in oil and petrochemicals. But Jowizaza is also even in entertainment, haulage, and a whole lot of other business centers. Ekwulobia, currently in Anambra State, Ekwulobia is the fourth urban city in Anambra State. Awka is the state capital. Onitsha is the commercial base of Anambra State. Nnewi is the manufacturing base of Anambra State. Then Ekwulobia is like the business district. Onitsha controls even people from Cameroon, other parts of the Africa comes there. So Onitsha, outside Onitsha, the next in terms of business is Ekwulobia. Nnewi is booming in terms of manufacturing, and they are doing well. But in terms of marketing and market districts, Ekwulobia is taking it. Ekwulobia gave him the title Aguata, and currently he's living up to that standard by building a tower of lights in Ekwulobia, which signifies the title that Ekwulobia gave him, which is the Aguata. He has almost finished the flyover, one of the longest in Anambra State currently, and building a modern stadium in Ekwulobia. Then the Ekwulobia General Hospital that used to be a general hospital, he has also upgraded it to an extension of FMC, that is a Federal Medical Center. We have one of the biggest shopping malls now that is also coming up in Ekwulobia.
So this is Solution Stadium, Ekwulobia. So this massive modern stadium is in Ekwulobia. Hello guys, this is Creative Law TV. We are live and direct in Ekwulobia. Yes, and Ekwulobia is in Aguata local government of Anambra State. Guys, Ekwulobia is a mega city now. Yes, look at the transformation that is going on in this city. Ekwulobia right now, when you come to Anambra State and talk about the major cities in Anambra State, you think Ekwulobia is number 4 in the whole city of Anambra State. Recently, the magic transformation is going on, and whoever that is doing it is trying, is doing amazing work, because there was no traffic light in Ekwulobia, but right now there's plenty traffic light in Ekwulobia right now. Guys, Ekwulobia is doing like is a city you need to visit right now because a lot of things are happening. And guys, let me remind you guys, do you know that Jowizaza, the popular Jowizaza, Jesco Oil, is from this town, Ekwulobia? Do you know that Soludo is from this local government, Aguata? I believe he's the one doing this magic thing that's going on in this local government. So guys, we are going to explore this town. We are going to show you the nook and cranny and the people doing massive work for the people of Ekwulobia. Guys, when you go inside the club, you know that all the roads inside the town, inside, street lights everywhere. People are really being amazing to trying to develop their town. And Ekwulobia is developing. I can tell you, I can attest to that. Look at this. This is ShopRite in Ekwulobia right now. Going on. Guys, let's go and we tour the town and you will see what I'm telling you. Ekwulobia is one of the mega cities. This is our own. This is our town. This is our own village we are talking about. So if you don't promote a village, who else will promote it for you? So we are telling our own story, promoting our own. And Ekwulobia is doing well. Ekwulobia is undergoing a massive transformation, and we need to talk about it. Whether it's government or one man, we need to talk about it. But when you see good thing, you promote it, man. Ekwulobia is fast developing. When you talk about Anambra State, let me just tell you the truth. Ekwulobia will soon overtake Awka. If you don't like it, go and check it. Ekwulobia will soon be more developed than Awka. If you doubt it also, try and visit Ekwulobia. You see what I'm telling you. Everything is here. Modern. Jowizaza, which is Jesco Oil and Gas, is not the only billionaire from this Ekwulobia. There's a lot of billionaires, a lot of hidden billionaires. Let me just tell you this. You know Igbo people we are made. Trust me. Know that there's people that you don't hear their names, but when you go to their village, you see what they are doing for their people. It's so much. They are even doing more than those you are hearing their names. That in this town, plenty of them. And trust me, as you go with us, we will tell you more about them and what they are doing for their people. Because we are in Ekwulobia. Ekwulobia is a rich and powerful town. Call this place GRA in a village because this is Ekwulobia. When you look around, you see everywhere is tight. Everywhere is tight with street light everywhere. And come and see, guys. This is Jesco Street. You know what I mean by Jesco Street? That is Jowizaza's father. This is his street. He had it everywhere with street light everywhere. And this is his mansion in the village. This is what we call a Kuruno, Amare Paria. Whatever you are doing, trying to bring your money home. Because even if you don't give people money for hand to eat, at least they can step on it. Anybody that steps on this express have already eaten your money. So that's why it will equal. Is royal no. That is it. And we must promote our own. This is a village in Anambra, Aguata. If you don't promote your own, nobody will promote it for you. Akorono, Amaro Ekparia. This is Anambra State. Everywhere is clean. This is Jesco Street. Let's just tour it around. Jowizaza's neighborhood. Let's tour it around. With leg, let's just walk around because and the people waiting near to you, they don't even, they know they take the breeze. They're supposed to be contacting the breeze. When they are there, the breeze will they reach everybody. This is what it means to be a neighborhood to a rich man. But when you are a neighborhood to a billionaire, you become a billionaire somehow because billionaire's breeze is getting to you. You are receiving it in one way or the other. Because the development, the road, everything, you will benefit. Look at street lights everywhere. Nah, Jesus, look at mansion. This is you have to just name this one round mansion. This is massive. The mansion inside will just look round, and uniquely designed. Look at fence, marble, or everywhere. Look at marble, all the fence round. Jowizaza, you see this mansion inside this place? We would like to tour it. Creative Lord TV. If we don't tour mansion, what do we gain? The kind of mansion inside this place. Because what I'm seeing here, Joe, sir, Joe, we are begging you. We want to tour this mansion. Just tour it. This is this one. This is this one. Tour it. I will saw a statue inside that place. I dug a sanctuary inside this mansion. Jowizaza's neighborhood. We are touring Jowizaza's neighborhood. Every road here, all the development you are seeing around here was done by him, a billionaire. Just face it so you view the mansion, the edifice, the estate built by Jowizaza.
My name is Nebechukwu Ezeneto. I'm from Umuchi, Ekwulobia. Ekwulobia, the community, one of 9 villages. And within that 9 villages, Umuchi with the third in the order of the hierarchy. So, and I'm from Umuchi. Then, and Ekwulobia, currently in Anambra State, Ekwulobia is the 4th urban city in Anambra State. Awka is the state capital. Onitsha is the commercial base of Anambra State. Nnewi is the manufacturing base of Anambra State. Then Ekwulobia is like the business district. And from the name Ekwulobia, it comes from the word Ekwulu Ndobia, more like Ekwulu na anabata Ndobia, a place that welcomes visitors. Obia in Igbo is visitor. So Ekwulobia is a place that welcomes visitors, and that played a major role in the fast development of the community within Aguata. As a matter of fact, Ekwulobia is where the headquarters of Aguata is, but by inference is also the more like the headquarters of both Olumba, north and south. Which happened to be part of Aguata initially before it was divided. But after the division, Ekwulobia remained more like their headquarters. And um, that is one of the major reasons the level of development here is high. And currently, with the coming in of the solution, Professor Charles Soludo, who also sees himself, though he's from Ethiopia. Ethiopia is just a neighboring town with Ekwulobia, but Soludo sees himself as an indigenous of Ekwulobia because most of his activities, he attended it here in Ekwulobia. And of course, years back, Ekwulobia gave him the title Ifabata, and currently he's living up to that standard by building a tower of light in Ekwulobia, which signifies the title that Ekwulobia gave him, which is the Ifabata. So he's bringing the Ife in Anambra State through the construction of the iconic tower, the Tower of Light. I believe you guys can see there around the flyover. Of course, he has almost finished the flyover, one of the longest in Anambra State currently, and building a modern stadium in Ekwulobia. Then the Ekwulobia General Hospital that used to be a general hospital, he has also upgraded it to an extension of FMC, that is a Federal Medical Center. That is to say, currently we have a Federal Medical Center in Ekwulobia. Then we have one of the biggest shopping mall now that is also coming up in Ekwulobia, and a lot of other structures that is coming up. Then Ekwulobia as a community, even during the Civil War, Ekwulobia played a very significant role because it was one of the communities that the war did not reach. So most of other communities within the Igbo land, within the Biafra enclave, took solace in Ekwulobia. And because of the original soul of Ekwulobia, which is a place that welcomes that is Ekwulundobia. So they are very welcoming. So it played a very important role during the Civil War. That if you take extensive look at some literature work concerning the Nigerian Biafra War, Ekwulobia is really very significant in those works. Then they produced a lot of prominent people from time immemorial. They've been one of the major in Anambra. They've been a major player in the oil sector. Now, when we talk of oil sector, currently we have someone like Jesco Oil, which happens to be one of the major oil mogul in Africa currently. Then we have Naco Oil, we have Temple Energy, and a whole lot of, we have Sherry Oil. A lot of our people are into large distribution businesses, oil, supermarkets, and other. Then we also have someone like Jowizaza, the popular Jowizaza from Ekwulobia here, currently from um, this village, and is also large when it comes to um, both oil, haulage, and other chains of businesses. Then we have our Igwe currently, Igwe Engineer Chukwuka Dibia Onyeneke, is also a prominent. Um, he's not just he's a strong intellectual. Then within the Ekwulobia, we have a lot of professors, Professor Okaf, and a lot of other top intellectuals, Professor Apado, and a whole lot of them. So within the line of intellectuals, Ekwulobia have produced a lot. Then we also have families like the family of Amoni. They are great families with a lot of business tentacles. And in terms of community development, they are doing a lot. Someone like late adding the, we lost him recently. He tied hundreds of kilometers of roads. Someone like Jesco too, he has done a lot of roads and some other, community developmental stuff. So, and, you know, um, Ekwulobia being what it is, they thrive so much on individual contribution towards development. Though recently we have Governor Soludo doing a lot, but all the while, Ekwulobia have been a prominent, place based on the level of development. Their market is one of the best. People from far and near come here to buy their stuff, both in terms of building materials, spare parts, and all that. So it's a great place as a community in Aguata and what we call Old Aguata, which includes Olumba and the environment. Jowizaza, Jowizaza is almost the same thing like Jesco Oil because he's the son of Jesco Oil. But Jowizaza as a name is also a brand of his own. Is a big brand on its own, and his brand goes beyond oil. When you mention Jesco specifically, it deals in oil and petrochemicals. But Jowizaza is also even in entertainment, haulage, and a whole lot of other business tentacles. So that's why I mentioned him separately because a lot of people identify him separately, and most times we try to maintain it that way so that you know each brand goes on its own and trend where it should trend. That is why we put it that way. Ekwulobia is more like a business district, and we have the biggest markets, biggest markets within this, like within this area now. If you mention Nkwonewi, the next you're supposed to mention is Ekwulobia. And when you come to Ekwulobia, it controls the whole Aguata and the old Aguata, including Oko itself. But because both people from, though Oko has a K, but Eke Ekwulobia is the main Eke that controls every other market around here. So the Eke is a very big market which falls in line with Ekwulobia being a business district. And our building material market is one of the biggest around here. Like most of the um, building material dealers here, they compete, if not better, than Onitsha when it comes to currently Obunike in terms of price. They do far better because most of the importers are from here, Ekwulobia. Their warehouses are more like their father's house. So because of that, now they can give a cheaper price, better than someone that is in Onitsha that is paying warehouse rent. So in terms of business, Ekwulobia is the biggest currently, and with the help of our solution governor, already has built. We have the old Eke that have been in existence. He has also built a new solution market, which is expanding into malls. Then at the roundabout there, he also has a modern shopping mall with a terminal there. So Ekwulobia is maintaining that its status as a business district and is currently how projecting itself towards having one of the biggest markets within Anambra, outside Onitsha, who originally, even before the Civil War, happens to be a commercial city beyond, even beyond Africa, because Onitsha controls even people from Cameroon, other parts of the Africa comes there. So Onitsha, outside Onitsha, the next in terms of business is Ekwulobia. Nnewi is booming in terms of manufacturing and they are doing well. But in terms of markets and market districts, Ekwulobia is taking it. The new solution market the existing Eke is there, you know. Then the new solution markets now is more like enhancing what has been in existence. The old Eke is, let me say, in a little bit old model, the normal conventional stalls that we used to know. But the new solution market is more modernized with there's a section for the open stalls, there's a section for the lockups with necessary facilities. Even one of the facilities that will still be there is includes what will serve as a medical center there that will, incorporate both. There's a solution park, there's a solution market, then there will be shopping plazas and a medical center, making it more holistic and modern. So that once you're there, you're coming into Ekwulobia, which happens to be a connecting town through the transport, the solution park. You have the market there. And if you have a health challenge, you have a medical center there. So it's making it more modern, more digital, and a kind of more holistic in terms of making the community to trend more in being the major business district.
So this is Solution Stadium, Ekwulobia. So this massive modern stadium is in Ekwulobia, Aguata local government of Anambra State. So we can come to Ekwulobia documenting about the beauty, the history, and the rich cultural heritage of Ekwulobia without coming to see the new massive stadium that is going on. But I want to let you guys know this is not politically sponsored. We are doing it as our normal documentary that will promote our towns, our people. And as a club, we are being one of the fastest developing city in Anambra State. You can't come to a town and see this kind of massive development going on without talking about it. And the person building it is Soludo, that is Solution Stadium. Soludo is doing well. You can't take it away from him for his people. When I mean his people, the people of Ekwulobia, the people of Aguata. Soludo is practically turning Aguata the one of the hub, especially Ekwulobia, the hub city of Anambra State. You can't talk about the cities in Anambra State currently without mentioning Ekwulobia. And you can't take it away from him. If people begin to pursue the governor, he will have a place to run to. When he comes to Aguata, he will be welcome. Trust me. When he comes to Aguata, they welcome him with open arms because everybody from Aguata is happy for Soludo for what he is doing for them. Because bringing this kind of massive development in this town is something remarkable. I remember one certain governor in Enugu State that couldn't even grade road, let alone constructing, let alone even build anything in his own village. Even when he contested for an election after his tenure elapsed, he failed in his own village. Imagine in his own polling unit, in his own community, in his own local government, he failed woefully. That is to show you how terrible he was because he couldn't do anything for his people. So, but seeing what this man is doing for his people, trust me, people will definitely support him. People will definitely love him. The people of Ekwulobia, itself, Aguata as a whole, will definitely love him because of what he is doing for them. This is massive, man. This is beautiful. This is real grass. Real. This is not the one you will be, they will buy in the market and roll for it. This is real grass, and you know how difficult it is to make it look like this. And they're doing it. Look at it. It has grown already. So this is massive. This is a club. First of its kind in Ekwulobia. What I go? So Kainaga. Me former Sitoya. Ekwulobia in which everything. They have everything. When you come to Ekwulobia, almost all the bank is in Ekwulobia. All the banks is in Ekwulobia. Now they are building new supermarkets. Everything is here. This is a city already.
Our people, the prominent people we have, are very conscious of community development because of that spirit of Ekwulobia being welcoming. And of course, if you're someone that is open to people, to welcome people. You will always be conscious of what those people coming in will say, where they will stay, their security, their free movement around. So our people invest a lot, both in street lights, in security, in road construction, and even creation of more roads so that you have multiple access to wherever you want to go. Uh, our people have been doing it. Then solution now is enhancing it to the next level. I would tell not just Ekwulobia indigents, but every Igbo person to invest home, Akuluono. And the best place you can be is your home. And as an Igbo person, Igbo spirituality is very, very strong that no matter where you are, home is home. And with the current Governor Soludo's administration and his digital concept of protection, the new Land Act in Anambra now, one, the value of lands in Anambra is increasing at a massive rate, and you have more protection because some people used to be scared that if I want to buy land, they will scam me and all that. No, it's no longer like that in Anambra now with the current security law that solution did. So you have more protection. Then in terms of security, with the invention and establishment of the current Udogachi in Anambra State, which and the new Anambra security law, I think the governor have been able to get the security problem at its root because the Dogachi concept is designed that every community PG is the chief security, and we know that nothing will happen in any community without the people in that community knowing something about it. So once the PG of every community is the chief security, and he brings security reports to the government house every month, whatever that is going on in his community. And if there's a criminal activity in his community and the PG is unable to account for it, the first person to be arrested is the PG. So, and is making most of the communities now to step up. Then he has a law that if your property is used for criminal acts, the government will confiscate that your property. So every landlord now is now being more conscious. If you have someone that is living in your property and you are not sure of what that person is doing, the best you can do in order to save that your property is to um, send the person away, because if that person is a criminal, because most times it's people that harbor most of these criminals and they're within the society. So, but with the new Anambra security law, there's a compulsory tenant data collection. There's a compulsory monitoring of all your tenants. If there's any crime traced to your property, government will confiscate it, and nobody would like to lose his or her property. So it's now helping communities to like evict people with shady characters and all that. So it's helping the security in Anambra seriously. Even though we still have challenges with the vigilantes because some of them came from, maybe not properly trained to a certain level, but they are making progress. So in Anambra now, there's much security and there's room for future much improvement. So our people can be free to come in. And also the current administration of Professor Soludo is also very, very open to innovations. So those are brothers in diaspora. They should help. The Anambra system needs them to contribute. Those things they've learned in America, in Europe, in other parts of the world, it's time they bring it home and make the Igbo land, the Anambra, the Ekwulobia, a far, far more better place.
Guys, this is Solution Park, Ekwulobia. This is a modern park in Ekwulobia, Aguata local government of Anambra State. And the one who is doing all these things is Governor Soludo. Governor Soludo is a sitting governor. And he's from this town, he's from this local government, which is Aguata. So his own village is Sofia. Rotago, Isofa is his village, and this is a club. And they are all the same people. They are just the same people. Rotago. So when you come to this local government and talk about prominent people, you can't take it away that Soludo is a prominent man from this town, from this local government. And he's practically developing his own local government, changing the face, making it the city of its own. When you come to Anambra, you talk about cities, you mention a club. Very soon, the club will overtake even a place like Oka. I can tell you because the transformation that is going on here is too massive, man. This is Solution Park, Ekwulobia, and this park is too organized. It's a modern one, like ultra modern park that when you enter there, you will see that park is modern park. The man did well by doing it, and you can't take it away from him. Some of us that have traveled to some certain countries, some countries that have government, when you go to their normal parks, normal parks in some of their towns, this is how they do their park, and it's organized. And Soludo basically brought it in his town and built it for them. That normal park, organized park. When you go to a place like Ghana, Togo, Rwanda, all these countries, when you see their park, you will, do we still have a country? But look at what Soludo did. He only did the same thing. He did the same thing for his people, and we have to commend it. We are creating Lord TV. Nobody paid us, nobody sponsored us, but when you see somebody doing well, we will talk about it. We're in a club there. And so there's a prominent person from here doing wonders in his hometown. You can't take it away from him. But where I can say that we are getting it wrong is that this park, this is how it's supposed to be in every town of the state, not only Ekwulobia. Because you can't build it only in Ekwulobia and expect others to be happy. This is how it's supposed to be extended to other towns. When you come to, even as it is like, this is how it's supposed to be in Onitsha. This is how it's supposed to be in Newi. This is how it's supposed to be in every town in Anambra State. And yes, you will see this is how human beings, we should live normal. But, you can't build it only in a club and expect, Onitsha, it's not, nothing like this is there. No, it's the same thing. And this is how every park should look in every town. And the money coming in the state is massive. You can do it if you choose to do it. It's about choice and where you want to put your money. You understand? Look at street lights everywhere. This is a club, yeah. This man basically changed the club, yeah, man. He basically changed the club, turned it into a major city. So someone said that I once saw a comment. That comment was dropped in 2021 that Soludo is trying to build a capital city in his hometown, which is Ekwulobia, and the GRA will be in Sofia, in Sofia, his village. That will be the GRA. I was laughing because, to be honest with you, what Soludo is doing in this town, I think there is no other town, center, city that experience the kind of transformation this particular town is expressing. And this is his home. You can't take it away from him. So when you are in power, develop your town. Somebody said in Ugwuoke that Chukwuka didn't do anything for them. Even to employ, take one person from them, put it in power, he didn't do it. But this man is doing it. At least he's acquisiting home, Akuruno. So he's bringing his wealth home. You can't take it away from him. So whether it's government money, whether it's personal money, that one is none of my business. The business I'm concerned is that he is doing massively well for his people. His people is benefiting. They are benefiting. So when you come to Aguata and if something happens to the governor right now, you have a place to run to. When he comes to this local government, Aguata, he will be welcome. His people will be welcoming him with laughter. But Soludo, you have to extend to other places. You have to extend to other towns so that the thing will be balanced. So we can only build all these things. Look at solution market, supermarket. You put a real big market for them, modern market. This is how markets look in other towns, in other neighboring countries. This is just a normal market, and he did it for them. Modern, everything is there, organized, tied everywhere, put street lights everywhere. It looks clean, neat. That is how market should look. So he did well, and I'm proud of him for doing it for his people. At least if he didn't do it in other places, he did it for his people. They can't forget it. It will be in history forever. It will be in history forever. That when Soludo was the governor of Anambra State, he did this thing for us, he did this thing for us, he did this for us. It's something that is, you can be proud of if you are from here.